Hey, welcome in everybody. I wanted to show you what I know about levels because levels is an important kind of subject in Revit. And not only that, but it's also going to be on the certification exam. So I'll show you what I know, which is probably not a whole lot. Okay, so I'm just going to go to, let's say I'm going to go to browse. I'm going to open up my residential default. Hit OK. Wait for it to load. So to get to your levels when you first open up your project, you have to be in either an elevation view or a section view, I think. So I'm just going to double click on the north elevation down here. And then now you see these are my levels that the template already sets up for me. I'm just going to delete some of these. That's probably more than I wanted to start off with. So if I want to create a brand new level, I might go up to where it says datum and then click on level here. And then the first point I pick is going to be the tail of this level. And I can line it up with the ones that are already there. You see a little dashed line. So I'm just going to click a spot on the left side and drag it over to the right. So just keep in mind that it starts off with the tail. I'm going to call that the tail end. And then the head has a little circle on it. And then so it automatically gives me a level name and a height. But I can change, if I zoom in here closer where you see level 8, I can double click it and I can change it. Let's say I want that to be level, whatever, you can name it whatever you want, level 1. It says, would you like to rename corresponding views? I'm going to say yes. Then for whatever the level is, obviously my level 1 is usually not going to be negative number. So let's say that I double click on this. I'm going to change this. Maybe this is going to be, I don't know. This could be 10 feet. Just whatever. And then it'll automatically raise it up 10 feet. Also, if I were to click on the level, notice the little box here. This one is not checked. This one is checked. If you check it, it's going to give you the circle with the little symbol-y thing there. So if I click it, notice now they both have the head pieces on each side. If I uncheck it, then that's going to go away. So there's that. Let me uncheck this one. Also, if I zoom in and I click the level line here, you notice this little kind of a lightning bolt looking symbol. If I click that, now it kind of breaks that up. So I can move this. The level line doesn't move, but the text does. So usually you don't want this to go through your text. So I can move this over a little bit to kind of get it out the way. So again, I can move this up or down. And usually you do that if you have instances where you have levels that are real close together. So if I were to kind of move this one back to where it's straight, you notice it's going to go through the other one. So that's why you kind of move these around to kind of get them out of the way of each other. Real nice and neat. But I don't like those to go through my text, so I kind of move them out the way. Like so. And then again, if you want to add another level, just click it. Click where you want it to be. Notice it also gives you dimension. You can kind of move it up wherever you want it. Click the point you want, drag it over. Again, level 2 might be 18 feet above the ground level. So that's kind of how you add levels. You can change the height of your levels. You can change the name of your levels. And then also when you change the name, it's also going to, let's say when I added level 1 and level 2, it put my floor plans, also it named those level 1 and level 2 also. So it creates plan views for you that way. So yeah, that's about all that I know about them. I'm trying to think of anything else as far as what's going to be on the certification or what might be on the certification. I believe that's pretty much it. It's probably going to have you go in, maybe change the height of a level, maybe create a level. Nothing too crazy difficult. So there you go. All right, peace.